Focus today was all about the UAW workers who are celebrating a deal that will bring job stability for years to come.
And Derek, there were also a lot of other VIPs in the audience today, but whether their office is in Springfield or Washington, D.C., there's something about the President of the United States that puts everything into perspective. Our William Engels is live for us out in Belvidere with their stories. William.
Hey, Derek and Brittany, they say a little perspective goes a long way, but a sitting president coming to the state line for the first time in 40 years, well, I think you might call that a lot of perspective. And I got to talk about that today with one of our state representatives, Maurice West, and he told me that from his very young childhood when he was just in Rockford's West Side growing up to getting a voice in Springfield to now being just a few feet away from the president, that's something that, well, he is still processing tonight.
I'm so honored. Like, one thing I was thinking about is my upbringing and, like, would I ever be in a position that I'm in now to be 20 feet from the sitting president? I would never have thought that. And so it's very humbling, and it's very exciting that he came to the Rockford area, came to Belvidere, Illinois.
That historic moment still sinking in for many, myself included as a Stateline native. Now, Representative Bill Foster, his time is usually spent in Washington, D.C., so brushes with the president not quite as rare, but going on to Air Force One and going to your home state with President Biden, well, that's just not something you get to do every day.
Eric Sorensen and I flew out on Air Force One, and that's an interesting experience. And but just stepping off the tarmac and seeing our friends out there, watching as the motorcade drove in, watching everyone lining the streets, the fire department with their engines flashing, and just it really made you proud to be an American.
It's pretty cool to see people who are making very important decisions for us, whether it's in our area in Springfield or in our country in Washington, D.C., kind of had the same excitement I'm having. I imagine a lot of you are having at home with 40 years kind of marking the distance between the last time a president stopped here